Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you. Our region's business. Innovation, transformation, momentum. Improving our communities and driving technologies that will shape our region for generations. The collaboration that brings vitality, prosperity, and life to living. Stay with us for the coming half hour as we examine in depth our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, a couple of entrepreneurial success stories from across our region. One that's making the most of growing energy opportunities here, and the other that's helping to feed our regional taste for pizza. But first, the presidential election is Tuesday. It's one big element of uncertainty that may have been a drag on the U.S. economy, according to a new PNC survey of small and mid-market business owners. Twice a year, PNC takes the pulse of small and mid-sized businesses within its footprint. And all the uncertainty certainly seems to be having something of an impact on everybody's mood. Pete Vaccaro is back with us with the latest results. He's Executive Vice President and Market Manager of Business Banking with PNC, which is, of course, a sponsor of Our Region's Business. Jan Lehigh is President of Alpine Packaging, a business she operates with her twin sister, Secretary-Treasurer Jill Grunst. And welcome. Good to see all three of you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you for having us.
I'm going to start with our business owners first, Pete, if that's okay. Tell a little bit about what Alpine Packaging is. What do you all do?
We are printers of pressure-sensitive tapes and labels, and we also convert film into poly bags and sheets and sleeves, and we do flexible packaging for wrap packaging, and our new venture is going to be FlexPack.
Oh my gosh, what is a FlexPack?
FlexPack would be making packets where you can get pills put in a packet, or you could tear it open and have your wipes to clean your hands.
Okay, sure. Now, where are you located?
In North Versailles, Pennsylvania.
North Versailles, okay.
Yes, and we are also Women Business Enterprise certified by the National Council.
Okay, great. And how many people do you have at Alpine Packaging?
33 employees.
33. And how long has the company been around?
We're celebrating 40 years.
40 years. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's great. So you've been there. You've been there through the boom times. You've been there through the bust. Honestly, you were here during the worst times for our region back in the 1980s. So looking at where we are right now, how do things stack up for you?
Well, we're holding our own. Right now we're just a little bit slow, but we have been doing very well. And we have to keep on doing our homework by doing research and learning what else is out there, that we can't stand still. We have to keep on going and do a little R&D.
And we're taking advantage of the resources here in Pittsburgh. The universities, different organizations, they've been fantastic.
Whatever you can do to find to help propel your business, that's for sure. Yeah. So a little soft right now, but sounds like these folks are fairly optimistic. They certainly know how to deal with turbulent times based on experience. So what did you find out, though, when you took the pulse across Pennsylvania?
Sure. As we sat here in the spring, optimism is slightly down, although we're in a much better place today than we were a year ago at this time. Optimism as it relates to, a weakening in sales and hiring. But, as you look at the business owner and you think about their prospect for the future, in particular for business and economy, the trend in Pennsylvania is very positive. Interestingly, business owners today, as they look at their business over the next 6 months or so, are much more optimistic about their own business over the next 6 months, which is up from the spring, but significantly ahead of where it was at a year ago.
So optimistic about their own business, but not necessarily optimistic about the economy in general. That's kind of fascinating.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, do you all feel the same way to some degree? Yeah.
I definitely do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
So what gives you the optimism about your own business and sort of the confidence that you have?
I would say our employees, we work as a team, and we have people in our company that go out and do the resource searching, and we have great suppliers who also help us with resources, and we just are doing well.
Yeah. But when businesses, when there's any uncertainty, obviously people they don't tend to invest as much, they don't tend to hire as much. Have you seen a little bit of that?
We're starting to see some of that. Businesses still have an interest in credit, but I would tell you that their interests don't lie in terms of capital investment into their business, with the exception of technology equipment, which is still a top priority for businesses. And really, as they think about their business, they think about ways to become more efficient. And so for PNC, who has lent $1.2 billion just in the third quarter of this year, in the footprint that we serve. So we're certainly still lending to small business and want to continue to lend to small business. But as we think about the future, businesses are looking to get their employees more productive, more efficient, and they're leveraging technology to do it, which is a key component to what PNC is establishing in the marketplace.
Sounds a little bit like what you're doing, right? This FlexPack, is that a new technology that you have to implement to do it?
Fortunately, we don't have to invest in any equipment there, but it is something new that one of our suppliers helped us to get into, and they said we should be launched within a year. Talking about capital investment, we're in the midst right now of investing in new plate making equipment. Ours is 11 years old, so we have to get up with the times.
And we're going high definition.
And what gives you the confidence, to go out and make that investment in that capital? What do you have to see ahead to give you the confidence to do it?
I would say looking at a different structure of product will open the doors for other companies, and we in turn hope to, with the new packets, get a new customer base. And in order to do that, we have to have the quality of printing, and that's what this capital investment will allow us to do, to have the best you can in the printing plates.
Okay. In your industry, you've got to be current in technology and all the digital things and everything else.
Absolutely.
Right? And so, again, that's what you really see a lot of driving a lot of the investment here in our region.
Absolutely. It's
right
in
now.
Technology to make their employees more efficient and productive. Key component to where they want to go and the interests that lie ahead. Well,
and you can really see that kind of investment has had a transformative impact on our region over the past generation. It's a much more knowledge-driven economy, and it sounds like even small business owners have gotten religion about that.
Absolutely, for sure.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you all so much. It's exciting to hear about the strength of Alpine packaging. Hopefully, the mood will get a little better next time we have you back, right? In 6 months or so. Pete Vaccaro from PNC, and Jan Lehigh and Jill Grunst from Alpine Packaging. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
Thank
you, Bill.
And next up, our region's expertise in precision manufacturing is paying off for the Department of Defense and our growing energy economy. Stay with us.